have come across yet another video of a chopper that the Deputy President Kithure Kindiki used over the weekend while attending a church service in Meru. From the video that is here, the helicopter belonging to Prof, a commercial airline that works in Kenya or that operates in Kenya, the chopper failed to pick its altitude and it now took off about some minutes and it landed back, forcing the Deputy President to use vehicles instead because of bad weather condition. I want you to watch this clip. You can see clearly from that clip the helicopter struggle to pick its altitude, and you can see from that clip also the area was very voky na kulikuwa na rasha. There was a lot of drizzles. If you can see it from the propellers, unaona ni kama kuna vitu zinakata ikizunguka. At this particular moment, when the country is still mourning the death of a prominent, loved Kipsigis Kingpin leader, Honorable Joanna Ngeno, together with other 5 who perished in a plane crash. Along this month and last month, there have been a lot of crash landings of helicopters in Kenya. Remember, 3 days after the death of Joanna Ngeno, there was another helicopter that made an emergency landing in a very remote area in Narok, causing a lot of scary moments because of the weather conditions. Barely 3 days after the burial of the late Joanna Ngeno with the rest of those who died in the plane crash, there was another clip of an helicopter belonging to former Madira MP that crash landed and failed to gain altitude few days ago. In that, it is because of bad weather. Same case 2 days after that incident again. Another helicopter, this one now was carrying Kindiki, was struggling to gain altitude and visibility, forcing the helicopter to land back, and Kindiki sasa atumie magari kuja Nairobi kutoka Meru. And these incidents from now until 2027, we might witness the surge of such cases if the politicians don't be careful. I'm not putting any perspective, or I'm not putting any general consumption, but it is my opinion that in the world today, the easiest way to clear or to kill a politician is by road accident or helicopters or aeroplanes. But I'm not saying that those who have died from helicopter and in leadership were killed. No. But I'm just saying, in the world of today, the easiest way to eliminate someone is through those such 3 and poison in that manner. So when the chopper for Kindiki failed, it was very wise. And I like that pilot. He saw it, they may not make it. Akaambia Modosi, hii kitu haitameka. The only thing we can do, tushuke chini, kanyanga barabara, unaenda zako. Mimi uniache, ningoje weather ikae, ikitulia, mimi natoka. Isipotulia, I'll call the police, the OCS, maybe, assign me 2 police officers to take care or to keep vigil of the aircraft until tomorrow, when now I'll have a clear path to attend to different projects, different duties. So it was very wise for Professor Kithure Kindiki, the Deputy President, to have taken that caution na akaona kweli hii chopper haitamek. And really you could see the chopper failed to gain that altitude. Imenguruma, ikang'ang'ana, kuamuka inasheka. So you could literally tell it could not manage the weather condition in Meru at that particular moment. So it's a call to all the politicians in the government, to all people, to be vigilant, particularly during this season when using these helicopters. Because the aviation authority, wanasemanga, you should be seen and you must see where you are going. That when you are flying in that sky, you should be able to see around 4 to 5 kilometers ahead of you. And you are flying in a radar that ndege ingine pia inakuona. That you must avoid the Voki regions. Because mnaweza collide, mambo yaribika vibaya sana. So it raises questions and it raises a lot of conversation. But at the end of the day, Kindiki justified the means by using road to come back to Nairobi.